Hey, this is Brittany from prettyhandygirl.com, and today I'm going to share with you the tips and tricks to ensure a perfectly flat tile floor that will last for decades. First, it helps to have a furry companion and some killer dance moves. Alright, all kidding aside, let's go ahead and discuss how to get that professional looking tile floor. Before tiling, assess your subfloor. You must have a sturdy and flat substrate. If you need to use a self-leveling concrete, you can click on the link in the upper right hand corner to learn how to level your floor. In another previous video, I showed you how to apply the orange Schluter waterproof membrane before tiling. This material also acts as an uncoupling membrane, preventing cracks in your tiles and grout. Click on the link in the upper corner of your screen to watch that video. I'm squeezing into this little spot to get my tile cutter out of it's like under there or somewhere. It's back there somewhere. Found it. This is a bad boy tile cutter. Before I start any tile job, I always lay out my tiles first. I kind of dry lay them out and see what I'm dealing with, and this is why. On this side, there's going to be cabinets that run all the way about to where my levels are right there. On this side, we've got more cabinets that are going in. The range is going to go kind of in the middle. You see where that's where the range hood goes. And then over here on the left is going to be the fridge. So I want to make sure the tile goes all the way to the wall, well, with a little bit of an expansion gap. Let me show you what I'm dealing with right here. I've got like a 1-inch gap, and this is where the fridge cabinet is. So you will see the back of this when you take your fridge out. I don't want to have a little sliver tile. That's not good. So I'm going to go ahead and shift everything about a half a tile over, so I'll have bigger cuts on the end. And I'm going to go ahead and continue a run this way just to see and make sure that I don't have another weird little 1-inch tile. I'll have essentially like a 5.5 inch tile on this end, and then that'll be the shortest, and then the same thing on that end. So always good to lay out your tiles before you start tiling. Before mixing up my thinset, I spend a fair amount of time cutting and laying out my border tiles. This prevents wasted time fitting the tiles and sets me up for a quicker and smoother tile installation. Now it's time to mix the thinset. When using Schluter, it's highly recommended to use the Schluter All Set. This mortar is specifically manufactured to cure against the waterproof membrane. Read the instructions on the packaging and mix your thinset as directed. Check with your tile manufacturer to determine which notch trowel size to use for your tiles. I'm using a 1/2 inch notch trowel to spread and trowel the thinset onto the floor. I'm also back buttering the tiles with a thin layer of thinset. I've tried several self-leveling spacers before, but find myself preferring the wedge-style spacers for a professional tile install with no lippage. In between laying tiles, I consistently go back and wipe off any thinset from on top of the tiles. I also make sure the thinset doesn't fill the space between the tiles. Now is the time to pull out your dance moves and have some fun. After waiting overnight for the thinset to cure, we can remove the spacers by kicking them loose. Apparently, fetching goes beyond balls. You ready? Get it. Good boy. Drop it. Drop it. Good boy. Good dog. After the spacers are removed, you can grout your tile floor. Click on the link in the upper right-hand corner to view my video on grouting tiles. Alright, so grout is done. A little bit of a haze on there, but I'll clean it off in a few minutes. Let me show you the tile. It's looking so good. So the lighter grout is already cured. It took a little bit of time, and then you can see the darker ones, what I just did, and I'll have to kind of wipe that up. One thing that will truly set your tile floor job a notch above the others is using sleek transitions. I prefer using Schluter profile strips for my floor transitions. In this particular property, we had a big change in height between floors. I used the Schluter Reno V profile, which has an L-shaped piece that slides under the tile edge during installation. After the floor is finished, you can slide the metal fin into place, which rotates up or down to meet the other floor height. For the transition between two floors that are the same height, I used a Schluter Reno T-strip. I hope you found this video helpful. Be sure to look in the description below this video for the link to my article with the sources for the products and tools that I use.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to click that like button below if you liked it. And hey, don't forget to click that subscribe button up there, and you'll never miss another DIY video tutorial from Pretty Handy Girl again. Speaking of not missing anything, I'm on all these social channels. Come find me at Pretty Handy Girl.